Happy Friday, everyone. Hope your week has gone well. Wanted to come and talk about things that are going on here. Doing my 5 on Friday, but it's really mostly about my mom. As most of you know, it's been a crazy week since my last live. But I wanted to start with something happy, which is my garden. I'm going to flip you guys. And I was able to plant it this week, which brought me much needed joy. So I just want to do a really quick walkthrough really quick. I've got my zinnias and my dahlias and all of my magic sunflowers are coming up from last year, if you guys want to go back. And then this box is all seeds. This is all different kinds of sunflowers. We've got the blackberry bush over here, and the trumpet flowers are coming back even after they got massacred by my guy I hired to help clean up last year. Looks like we're getting ready to get another storm. And over here I've got more zinnias, some more wild sunflowers, another beautiful dahlia. My husband, he picked out these baskets. He likes these for the hummingbirds. They're supposed to be hanging baskets, but for some reason, he wants them to be on the stands. So he picked those two out. And then another dahlia. This one is a beautiful yellow one. And more zinnias and more seeds, wildflower seeds over here. And I think we've got some surprise flowers on this side. But anyways, so my yard is what's bringing me the most joy right now, thankfully. We have actually seen a couple hummingbirds, which is amazing. So anyways, that's where my happiness is right now. So, let me flip you guys around and head back inside. So then I will give you guys an update on my mom. So anyways, when I left you guys last, I basically looked like death. Looked like I was dying, which I felt like I was dying because I was still sick. And I finally had to get some medication. On Sunday, I finally got my doctor to prescribe some antibiotics and steroids. I didn't take the antibiotics, so I just took the steroids. And thankfully, I'm a lot better than I was. But whatever this crap is it's still not great. It's still a little bit lingering, but at least I'm back to land of living. Anyways, so when I left you guys last, everything really fell apart after that. We finally convinced my mom to go to the hospital. Well, my home health nurse did. She's amazing. And I met her over there. And I was in the ER with her, for a while. Actually, it wasn't too bad considering. I was not really happy with the ER doctor, who basically ignored me, even though my mother clearly has dementia. But anyways, my mother wasn't even really too bad. I mean, we were talking and she was conversing. She was asking for my father, which is normal. And they admitted her. So then that was Friday. And then Saturday, I didn't go. I was still feeling really bad, but my niece went. She was asking about my sister. And then on Sunday, when I went back up, she was in bed. And my mother's never in bed. So I knew something was very, very wrong. So I was back in major advocating mode and found out that she had a massive UTI. She grew 2 bacterias that they weren't even expecting. I was trying everything I could to keep her from going septic again. I've basically lost count on how many times that's happened. And she was really just totally out of it on Sunday. And then Monday, I think she started to come out of it a little bit, but we have gone completely backwards. I mean, we don't even have her at baseline at all. She's not anywhere near baseline from where she went in there. She is barely eating. She's very, very, very confused. At first, she was pleasantly confused, but now she's agitated, angrily confused. I went up there last night. They moved her room, which I'm sure confused her even more. She has no idea she's even in a hospital. I've been up there pretty much every day, and some days have been a little better than others. I mean, the pleasantly confused part was at least better than the angrily confused part. And It's taken like 3 people to get her from the bed to the chair. She doesn't really know even how to move her feet. She thinks she's in a restaurant. And all she talked about last night was she wants to go home. And I mean, over and over and over again. It was terrible. And she was not eating. We tried everything. I tried everything to get her to eat. My niece tried, my daughter tried, nothing. So anyways, left there very discouraged. I did go look at one more skilled nursing place yesterday, and it's definitely a no. It's just so upsetting to me that, you know, some of these places are, this is where you end up in the last, you know, parts of your life. It's just disgusting, really, what elder care is in America. That you know, live your whole life to be basically put into this tiny little box in a corner. So anyways, I did decide on a place. She's hopefully headed there this afternoon. She has to leave the hospital with IV antibiotics, so there's no way she can go back to Juniper, where she's been at for the last almost 3 years. So we're gonna go and give that a try. And hopefully it's gonna work out. If she continues not to eat, I don't know. I'm kind of at a crossroads right now. I mean, I was planning on just kind of moving her out of Juniper this weekend, but I still don't have any communication from them as to what my options are. So anyway, say a prayer that we can get her over there and it doesn't make things worse. I mean, I've seen her bad before and she's come back from this, but I just don't know how many more times this can happen. This is just a really devastating, horrible, awful disease. And I don't know, my heart goes out to anybody who has a loved one going through anything like this, because it is so hard. Also, let's see, wanted to just talk a little bit about Etsy. Well, I have nothing to talk about on Etsy this week because that is dead as a doornail. Business is pretty much in the toilet. I have nothing new to show you. Everything I'm doing this week is stuff I showed you guys before, but I'm kind of at a crossroads with that too, but I have no time to really even deal with that right now because my main priority right now is my mother. But if anybody knows of anybody that's hiring, needs help, I don't know, part-time, something creative, or knows of a way to get my business back, that would be amazing. So anyways, got that. And then I did come across this morning, you know, because I'm just trying to stay positive. I know it's very difficult, but, you know, I'm still trying to give this up to God, because ultimately I know that, you know, He is the one in control and there is a plan here somewhere. But today when I was opening up my Leg2Go 360 app this morning, Psalm 34:17 came up, and it was really perfect for how I'm feeling, so I just wanted to read that. The Lord hears His people when they call to Him for help. He rescues them from all their troubles. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He rescues those whose spirits are crushed. So, you know, maybe I'm hoping that's Him speaking to me right now, because, you know, I'm really feeling very conflicted. I just hate this limbo that I'm in and the not knowing where this is going to go. So anyways, just wanted to give you guys an update on that stuff, and just wanted to end in prayer. You know, just let's continue to keep Ukraine in prayer, you know, pray for Israel, women in Iran and Iraq, and Iran, the women in Iran, and continue to pray, you know, for LGBTQ plus community, you know, and also Happy Pride Month. You know, we should definitely we don't need to be attacking anyone. We need to be raising each other up. And I heard that this week, and I thought that was amazing. And also, you know, pray for no more anti-Semitism. And then, you know, if anybody is in need of prayer, please let me know. Also, you know, keep Josh and his mom in prayer. And my friend Ash, Callie on Instagram, she's going through a really hard time right now. She's back in the hospital again. My friend Jana, she had surgery this week. And anybody else in need of prayer. So, and if you could keep us in prayer, that would be great, me and my family, that this transition goes smoothly, and hopefully this is the last stop. I don't know, or what our options, you know, are for you know, me to have another option here somewhere. So anyways, I hope y'all have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.